So this year for FNF has been pretty crazy, huh? So, yeah, hi, it's me, I'm here. Originally this was just supposed to be a video of me talking about Ramware, but then I got lazy and forgot to finish it, so now I'm turning it into basically just me talking about recent FNF events that have happened that are more important to me. Like, gonna get this straight out of the way here. First of all, first and foremost, if you can't tell, unscripted me here. Hi, yeah, I know, not reading off a script. A, because I'm too lazy to make one, and B, just because I figured just talking off the brain here would be better for this type of video. But, yeah, first and foremost, this is not just massive events. These are the events that are massive to me. So, my experiences, my everything. So if there's something that was pretty notable happened that I'm not mentioning here, feel free to, like, put it in the comments or something. I'm just not talking about it because either I haven't seen it or it just doesn't really matter to me. So, yeah, feel free to comment that. And, yeah, one other quick thing before I just get into talking about recent things that have happened in FNF. No drama. We're not talking about drama. We're not talking about, the negative stuff, because that just kind of sucks to talk about, and I don't really like getting into that. So, before you be like, oh, why didn't you mention this? Why didn't you mention that? It's because I don't like being negative. So, we're not getting into that even a little bit today. So, yeah, with that being said, let's get into some of the things that have happened this year, shall we? So first and foremost, the thing that honestly might be my favorite thing revealed throughout the entire first 2 months of this year, it might genuinely be the Funkin At Freddys teaser we got. And I mean, yeah, sure, they didn't really reveal anything new. We just got a new version of Don't Mind Me and new updated sprites for Kanae, which, like, those two things were cool, whatever. But what I really liked was the new gameplay stuff we got to see at Funkin At Freddys. Because, I've talked about this in streams, but for those of you who have never been to a stream of mine, which you should totally do, by the way, but if you haven't been to a stream before, I just talk about my opinions on FNF sometimes, and, I have said multiple times before that I would not be surprised that when Funkin At Freddys V2 came out, it would absolutely sweep for my favorite mod. And this gameplay trailer just kind of confirmed that for me. Like, it looks so complete, man. Like, a story, collectibles, a full menu, all sorts of things, and the amount of effort that went into just Kanae alone as a song, and that appears to be a bonus song that has no merits whatsoever, and why it goes so hard. Like, the song itself was already amazing, but then it got new visuals made by Marco Antonio, which, like, okay, sure, yeah, cool, just drop that bombshell on me, yeah, sure, that's awesome. But, yeah, so all the stuff for Funkin At Freddys was genuinely incredible. I am so happy with how it's turning out, and I'm so excited to play that. And yes, if you are curious, like, the moment that mod comes out, I am probably gonna rank it, because, like, it looks so good, and everything that they've revealed is, like, already some of the best FNF music, and that's just the stuff they revealed. I'm sure there's better stuff, so, you know, be hyped for that. If you haven't gone and seen it already, I highly suggest doing so. It looks so much fun. And, I mean, yeah, I guess I touched on it a bit, but before moving on to the next thing, Don't Mind Me looked alright. I never really cared about the song itself, but I mean, cool, it sounds a lot better now. That's awesome, I guess. Now, you may remember that I said just a bit ago that, I was only going to be talking about things that were very personal to me, and, one of those is definitely Flavor Rave. I know that a lot of negative stuff went down with that, but I'm not gonna get on that. That's been discussed to death already, and I don't really want to weigh that down, but in the midst of that, we did, in fact, get version 2.5. The cancelled version, of course, but we still did get version 2.5, and I mean, it's amazing. Like, all the songs added, like, sure, there were a couple that, like, are definitely some of the weakest of the mod, but at the other time, like, Lodestar Shanty is amazing. Fubuki, however you pronounce it, is also amazing. There's just it's all really, really stinking good, and Flavor Rave still means a lot to me. I really, really debated on whether or not I wanted to do a ranking on it, because, like, you know, again, a lot of stuff went down with that mod. But, like, Flavor Rave means so much to me, so I'm still probably gonna rank it soon, because I really, really, really want to talk about this mod badly, and even though some stuff went down, it still deserves all the attention in the world. I love that mod so, so, so much. So, expect, like, a full video. Again, I still haven't decided if I want to dedicate a full ranking to it, or just talk about it. I'll get back to you on that one soon, hopefully. But, just, man, the update was amazing, and it has me really excited for the future. I know this is getting into non-FNF territory, which is not what this video is about, but just the thoughts of them still expanding Flavor Rave even after canceling the mod is very exciting, because I love everything this mod does, and I love the story and everything, so they can do a lot with it. So go support Team TBD. They are incredible at everything they do, and I love all of their works. So yeah, there's a lot of ways to support them. Just please do. They are amazing people. But yeah, last notes on Flavor Rave. Incredibly good update. Please go check it out. There's a lot of good stuff. Very, very, very good mod. There's a lot of stuff that's been going down on Twitter. Again, some negative, some positive. But there's one specific trend recently that I've noticed that I do kind of want to touch upon, because it's relatively important. For some reason, the trend recently has been reviving old mods. I don't really know what that's about. I think it was mostly because of the new QT mod that came out that, like, just revived it. I still haven't checked it out. Definitely need to. I heard Biddle worked on it, so it's probably at least pretty good. But, it's honestly kind of a weird trend that I've seen a whole lot. But, I mean, I'm all for old FNF coming back. It's just, why now, specifically? Like, I don't really get it, nor do I know why it's so popular right now, but, I mean, more power to everyone else, I guess. I mean, I'm happy that some of these mods might be coming back. Again, there are so many posts that honestly it's hard to tell what is and isn't actually coming back, and what is just a joke that someone's making, like, oh, let's bring back this, oh, let's bring back that. Wouldn't it be crazy? Like, bro, I would die if someone actually brought back Versus Tree. That would be the greatest day of my life, because Versus Tree is the best mod ever made. But it's just a really weird trend that I kind of wanted to bring attention to, because I don't... Is this, like, what we're doing now? Is this the next big trend? Is this the next Athos? Are we bringing back old mods? Is that what the FNF community has turned into this year? I mean, again, it's a lot better than Athos, because that trend sucked, but it's just kind of weird. And of course, talking about OG FNF, yeah, no, we still got nothing on the new update. I'm dying. Friday Night Funkin', please, dev team, give us something to work off of here. We've been waiting for like 2 extra months. Where is base game? I'm crying. I need base game. But it's time to finally jump into the main thing you all came here for. I wanted to add a few extra things because there was just a lot that has been going on recently that I figured would be important to note, but there is still Ramware to talk about, which, yeah, a lot happened in Ramware. There's just a lot of cool things that happened, and I mean, I know a lot of people cared about a lot of different things there. Like, there were some mods there that, like, obviously everyone cared about. There were some things that I cared about that I know not many people cared. There's a lot of other things that were notable, so I'm not going to touch upon everything. Again, this video is just about my thoughts. But just know that every trailer shown off was pretty cool. But just hopping into it, there were a lot of cool things shown, like specifically the Versus Ross V2 trailer. That one looked super high quality, which it's kind of a weird mod to put a lot of quality in, but it did look really cool. And then BFDI, I think they forgot that the mod released, like, 2 months ago. But it was cool seeing BFDI mentioned. Personally, BFDI is just kind of a mod that exists. Not really my type of mod to talk about, so for those of you... I don't think many people have asked or even know that it exists. But for those of you who are curious, no, I probably will not be making a ranking video on BFDI. It's just not really for me, and I know some of my friends are talking about it, so... definitely not gonna do that. But it was cool to know that we are getting some DLC in March. That's pretty cool. The Celeste mod? I mean, recently you guys know that I've been finishing Celeste, and oh my god, a Celeste mod? With, like, notable people, like Kenny L is working on it, Sakural's working on it, I think. Like, this mod could be incredible, and that makes me so happy, because Celeste is such a good game, man. I love it so much. Other notable things, the Horror Tale mod looked really cool. Analog Funkin' is back, that's kind of awesome. Amazing Grace, I don't really care about it, but I did hear, shoot, what's the song called? Rotten Smoothie, that's the one. Who knows, maybe one day I'll actually care about that mod. YTP V4, that's kind of hype. Never been the biggest fan of YTP, but the V4 stuff did look really, really good, so I guess I'm legally excited for the YTP stuff. Documix, Documix trailer was kind of sick. Again, another mod that I never really cared for, but it coming back is pretty cool. That made me happy to see. Other things, the Undertale mod looked good. Spooky Saturday Scare, that's a pretty good mod. Other things, again, there's a lot of notable things that I just don't really care to mention at all. But yeah, there was some good stuff. But then we get to animation versus FNF. So fun fact, I reacted to this live, technically, with my good friend Brian. And, our reactions are on his channel, if you want to go watch that. And, just put up the clip of me reacting to the fact that we got the animation versus FNF trailer. Just look at that.
Brian. Bro, they did not remove Hero
They
Brian.
did not.
Yes.
Yeah, this mod kind of go crazy. I am so excited for Animation vs. Funkin'. It is a mod that I have been waiting for like almost a year, and just the hype that I have for it is unmatched. This mod is going to be so good, mark my words. But yeah, so that trailer was awesome. Absolutely adored it. Cannot wait to see more of that. But as for other things, I mean, honestly, the second half of the Direct didn't have as much stuff that I cared about. But then we got to the very end, which, like, okay, yeah, sure, there's a lot happening here. Cartoon Cat, thanks for coming out, I guess. I'm gonna just tell you this now, before Ramware. My plan was to rank Gorefield and then do Cartoon Cat immediately afterwards. But now that we're getting an update in, like, a month, I'm not gonna... I'm not gonna rank it, because I'm waiting for that to come out. So, yeah, thanks for commercial break. I appreciate that, I guess. Frickin' Cartoon Cat piece of trash. But it does look cool. I am excited for more Cartoon Cat, because I think with some updates, that mod could be genuinely incredible. But then came the last couple of announcements. TGTV5! I knew it was happening, just was not expecting to see it here. Very hype, though. TGT is a very good mod. I've not much to say about it, although, again, I will say it's one of the ones where I was planning on ranking V4, but then I kind of thought against it for a multitude of reasons. But when this version comes out, I will almost definitely be ranking it, because TGT V4 was good, and V5 looks even better. So, I'm very, very, very excited for this mod. Be excited as well. But then, the last two, that being Tabby, which, I mean, Tabby coming back was kind of out of nowhere. Again, it came back again. Again, kind of like what I talked about earlier with the whole trend of everything coming back. Don't know why that's happening, but hey, Tabby coming back for the second time. You know, I have high hopes for this. Tabby was always one of my favorite FNF OCs, so there's potential here. And we didn't get to see much from the trailer, but the voice actor's pretty good, and everything else is pretty hype, so very excited for that. But then MCM, yeah, I gotta tell you, again, if you want my reactions, go watch Brian's video. But like, I tell you, when MCM showed up, I went wild. That was the last thing I was predicting to see, but I don't know how many of you have seen the leaked trailer, or not the leaked trailer, the leaked demo build of MCM, the new one at least, but that was crazy good. So seeing it here, especially with the release date of very, very soon, just... Ooh. I was never the biggest fan of V1, but I mean, I'm just gonna call this V2. I get it's like, technically not, because it's made by a bunch of different people, but I'm calling it V2. It's gonna be incredible. And that is it was such a bold final announcement too. Like, I really was not expecting to see MCM at all. And all the new stuff, all the old stuff that we had already seen revealed, just, MCM looks really, 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 really good. So, yeah, I'm sure that, that's gonna be great. And again, kind of like TGT and some of the other things I've talked about today, the moment MCM comes out, I'm probably gonna start getting together a list, because I definitely want to rank it, because it seems really, really, really good. But yeah, that's about it for Ramware. Overall thoughts, the Direct as a whole, very good lineup, very high quality. I still think I liked Funkcast 2 a bit better, but that's mostly just because a lot more mods that I cared about were there. Especially like the big ones like Mario's Madness was there, Funkscob, other mods that I just don't remember now. Oh yeah, Step Right Up was introduced. That was a really good Direct. But this was still a really good Direct, and I cannot wait to see any other Directs by these people, because it was very high quality, and I just kind of like having FNF Directs. They're cool, they show off the community really well, and show off some smaller mods that not as many people care about. So, overall, very, very good Direct. And again, for the last time, just go watch my freaking reactions, I beg. I reacted to this live, technically, it counts. But, yeah, that's about it for news that I can just kind of remember off the top of my head that is really important to me. Again, probably missing a whole lot, so in the comments, just ask me about anything. Like, it can be events that I definitely know about, it can be events that I probably don't even know about, like, at all. And, you know, I'll try and respond to as many comments that I can with at least stuff that I know. If there's stuff that I don't know, then I may just say, I don't know. But, I mean, I'm excited to see what you guys think are important to this community. And again, no drama. I'm not gonna talk about drama, so just don't even try with that. But, like, any cool news on anything, any cool updates, all that sort of stuff. I kind of skipped over some of the cool mods that have been released recently, which, to be fair, there aren't that many of. But I know that, A, there's going to be a lot released later in the year, and B, sometimes the smaller mods are the better ones. So, you know, go to the comments, tell me about that. You know, I'm super excited. Yeah, can you guys tell that I'm terrible without a script? Again, this is kind of a lot like the Funkin Galaxy review, where I'm going full scriptless here to see how good I am at it. Turns out not very good. I don't know how you people do this. Like, especially some of my friends, how you guys do this without a script, I don't get it. It's kind of crazy. But, yeah, with that being said, I think that's about it. Everything I have for you today, so no outro, just go follow me, go do all that, join the Discord, yada yada, cool, okay, bye!